Hi, today in Craig's kitchen we are making cloud bread. But however, first things first, preheat your oven to 300 degrees and prepare a baking pan with parchment paper. That way you are ready to cook when the batter's done. So as I said, we're making cloud bread. And it's a fairly easy recipe. It really only has 3 ingredients. It has 3 eggs, which you separate from white to yolk in separate bowls. It has 3 tablespoons of cream cheese and 1/8 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Now, I put extra seasoning in the batter, so I add a little bit of salt and pepper, and about a half teaspoon to teaspoon of garlic powder and garlic or onion powder. Alright, so the first one to do is to whip your eggs. So I got those already in my stand mixer. I'm going to add an eighth teaspoon of cream of tartar, and I'm going to just start to whip those up to a nice heat. So once you've got your egg whites whipped into stiff peaks, how do you know what a stiff peak is? When your egg whites are ready, well, you should be able to take your whipped egg whites and just tip it over your head like that. And if they don't fall out, you're ready to go. Alright. So you're going to take your whipped egg whites and set them aside. Take your yolks, your 3 tablespoons of cream cheese. Like I said, I add some extra seasoning to the egg yolk mixture, which is basically salt, pepper, some garlic powder, and onion powder. Put that in. Then you're going to beat that. Okay, once you have that beat up, you're going to take that and just pour it into a bigger bowl. Or you can just start with the bigger bowl. I did it just so you could see the stuff I was adding to it. Oops. Your egg whites in and out, and just fold them into the eggs. And you want a fairly smooth consistency. I wish I had glass bowls so you can see. But those are coming in a while. And I'm probably boring you to tears, but that's why we edit. Alright, so you're going to drop this into mounds or piles. I'm sorry, that's not this. Then you're going to take your batter and you're going to put it into little piles on your baking sheet. And then you're going to take your spatula and you're just going to kind of like spread them out to like a 4-inch circle. So once that's done, you're going to take, I top it with Italian seasoning, garlic flakes, and chopped onion, and sprinkle it on top. And we'll get some. That's what you're going to basically have it look like. And when that's done, you're going to pop it in the oven on 300 degrees for about 40 minutes, I believe. Okay, so it's been 35 minutes. And almost burned my hand. Alright, so just going to take them off the parchment paper. delicious. Okay, so as you see the recipe made 6, and these will freeze really nicely. You just stack them up on top of each other, put them in a Ziploc bag. I like to eat them with a little bit of butter on them. Or you can make an open-faced sandwich with chicken and cheese. They work real well for mini pizzas by putting a little bit of pizza sauce, some mozzarella, some pepperoni, and then just baking it until everything's melted. I wouldn't recommend toasting them. They kind of turn into ash because basically you just got it browned, kind of like meringue with the eggs. So anyway, that's what I had in my kitchen today. Goodbye.